Yes. Brittany, come here for a minute. And I'm only going to take 10 minutes to go into this. The Mastermind is a program that was created 2 years ago. Is your mic moving? The stuff is making your mic move. It's a program that created 2 years ago. It's a combination of mentoring, mastermind, and one-on-one coaching all rolled into one. It came from a program I had 10 years ago called Aspire America. I mentioned some of the successful investors I had as my students: Marcel Humphrey, Mark Witten, Valerie Scott, Director of Housing, Ray Skinner, and so on and so on. They came from my original coaching program, Aspire America. I had 250 students at that time. The problem with that program was it took so much time out of my real estate business, I was becoming the one thing that I hate. Can you guess what that was? A guru. My deal structures went from doing 25, 30 deals a month to 5, 7 deals a month. Because now we had the added responsibility of working with all these 250 students. And my business suffered. So in 2010, I swore I would never do coaching again. And I mean never. Because I'm not a guru, I'm a duru. I do the business of real estate investing that I'm teaching you. Not just teach the business of real estate investing I used to do. There's a difference. So with that mentality came the Real Deal Meetup. This is the way you can give back, because I love the teaching side of it. You can give back just by doing the free meetings every month. No selling, just free meetings, all content, just like what you heard today. And I did that for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years. And every month, will you be my mentor? Would you be my mentor? Would you be my mentor? It lasted for 6 years, and I said no for 6 years. 2014, my partner at the time, who's no longer here, Kenneth Gills, said, Charles, look, you got all this marketing know-how. Won't you figure out a way to do mentoring where it won't be 250 students, you won't have to deal or take away from your business, and you can do what you want to do. And I'll tell you the truth, guys. In 2018, I'm retiring. I've been in the business for 30 years. So I am retiring. Me and my lovely bride will be going to Barbados, buy a house. So this is what I like to call the twilight years. But I don't want to spend time coaching 150 students in my twilight years. So I created the Mastermind program, which is a combination of one-on-one coaching, Mastermind, and a mentoring program all rolled into one. But you have to fill out an application. And your application has to be approved. And there will be no more than 50 members in any calendar year. Hence, no more working with a lot of different people. Well, another part of this program that I said I wanted to bring in is younger, brighter minds. So, when Brittany was sitting in this audience, and she took down everything that I was saying, and she ran with it, and came back to me and said, Charles, I took what you did and said to everybody in that room, and here's where I'm at. I'm full-time. I've been in the business now for 2 years, 26 years old, and I've raised over $9 million. I said, come join me. Because like I told you, I'm quitting at the end of 2018. So I said, come join me. This is the program. On the one-on-one coaching side, you have myself, you have Brittany. We work with our students, no time restraints. Call us anytime. We go look at deals with the students. We go help negotiate deals with the students. We talk to sellers. We do the whole 9 yards with the students. Remember, I told you one of the main factors is one-on-one, true one-on-one. We're in these markets. I have mastermind students in Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Los Angeles, Chicago. We're in these markets doing deals with the students behind their backs. Prerequisite number 3. That student has to, and I do mean have to, be able to work under the conditions of I'm the mentor, Brittany's the mentor, you're the student. You wouldn't be paying us if we wasn't. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Do what I do, and you're going to be successful. If the student thinks they know more than me and they're not willing to do it, this is not the program for you. If the student is not willing to work at being successful under the guise of someone pushing you, this is not the program for you. If you are a consistent seminar goer, book junkie, product buyer, this is not the program for you. But if you want to finally get off the hump with true one-on-one coaching, this is the program for you. My other 2 mentors in the program is a gentleman by the name of Bill Fell. How many of you guys have heard of Bill Fell? Bill Fell has over 45 years worth of experience. Bill Fell is another creative, what I like to call a creative investing god. The same workshops that me and Bill was at with Jack Miller, Bill was in the audience with me. We went to the same mentor, Jack Miller, before he passed away, for 5 years in a row. So this guy currently is investing in Memphis, currently investing in Maryland. He also lends money to the mastermind students, and he's also doing all kinds of strategies. He's another one of the mentors. And last but not least, how many of you guys heard of Valerie Scott? Valerie Scott is the expert when it comes to short sales and bank REOs. For 15 years now, Valerie has been doing nothing but short sales and REOs. She's currently doing them in Maryland, D.C., and in Chicago. So those are the mentors. That's what you get on the one-on-one coaching side of it. On the mentoring side of it, we have what's called the Real Deal Meetup membership site for the mastermind members. We have what's called the private Facebook group for the mastermind members. We have webinars for the mastermind members. We have coaching calls for the mastermind members. We even have private sessions at the mastermind members in local areas here where we'll sit down and say, what is the hump you're having in getting over that? That's the mentoring side of it. And on the mastermind side of it, we have what we call our quarterly meetings. Every 3 or 4 months, we have a quarterly meeting at a local hotel for 2 days. And during those quarterly meetings, we go over your 30, 60, 90 days business plan, your goals, what you need to do for the next 30, 60, 90 days, and so on for that whole year. That's what we have on the actual mastermind side. We also we call the accountability meeting. Each month, at the end of these meetings we have an accountability meeting where the mastermind students will talk about what they're doing in the next 30 days and what they did the last 30 days, holding each other accountable. The mastermind members consist of new investors and experienced investors. I have investors who have never done a deal. I have investors that's doing 5, 10 deals a month. Doesn't matter your level. What's matter is your dedication to want to do this as a business. If you want to come in this business as a hobby, this is not the right program for you. If you can't give real estate investing at least 20 hours a week, this is not the right program for you. Over the years, working with all the individuals I had the opportunity to mentor, I've learned that you got to give your business the business hours it deserves. And for real estate investing, that's at least 15 to 20 hours a week. So I'll make it easy for you. If you can't give it that dedication, this program isn't for you. It's that simple. The mastermind cost $5,000 for 1 year. And I don't have a minute at all saying it's worth 10 times that dollar amount. Because of the mind, because of the attention we give our students, they are highly successful because of that attention. But you cannot pay your way into this program. You have to go to the website. And here's the website address if you're interested. It's moremastermind.com. You have to fill out an application. And if your application is approved, you'll be contacted in 24 hours. And only then will you be invited in. The process is this. You put in your application. Brittany and/or myself will call you up. We'll go over your application. We'll ask you a couple of questions, detailed questions. And all those questions we ask you on the application is meant to give you a score. Based on your total score, if it reaches 70 or above, you'll be invited to become a mastermind member. If your score is below 70, we will put your application on hold, and you can sign up in 6 months. Or should I say reapply in 6 months. The application process is a little detailed. And we make it that way because we do not want tire kickers. If you can't fill out a detailed application, you should not be looking at this business as a real estate investor. I've had people go to the application, and because it was so detailed, they said, oh, that's okay. Too much time. Literally, you could spend 5-10 minutes to fill out the application. But that is what this program is all about. If your application is accepted, we'll have a phone call and we'll say, okay, Josh, tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, this, Josh is going to tell me this. I'm going to say, Josh, okay, based on your information on the application, the score you garnished was a 70 or above. You are now being extended an application, or should I say, the right to sign up for the mastermind in 48 hours. We give you another 48 hours to determine if it's right for you. We don't want anybody that's looking at this as being pressured. So even if you're approved, you have 48 more hours to say, okay, Charles, I'm ready to move forward. Only then will your application and you will get your non-disclosure agreement, and then you'll be asked to make your payment. Only after you decide in 48 hours. The key part to the mastermind, you can bring a partner with you that's a partner in your business, or your wife, or your spouse. They have to be a partner in your business because we're only teaching on one business. So that person has to be a partner in your business. What also comes with the mastermind is we set up your business just like I have my business run in all the different states. My team and our team will create your whole Podio system for you. We'll go into your Podio, we'll ask you to sign up for an account, and we'll set it up for you just like we're running our real estate business. You're going to also get access to Brittany's REI automation system. The same system she used to teach people how to hire VAs and systemize and automate your entire business. In this system, you got videos that tell you that you give to your VAs to create your marketing calendar, that you give to your VAs to create your Craigslist postings, that you give to your VAs to do your actual MLS listing postings. It's a complete system that you can turn over to your team to have them run your business for you. Hiring VAs. See, even have VAs lined up to do the work for you. All of that is worth, in my opinion, more than $5,000. In my opinion, this is the best damn coaching and mentoring program around in this region, period. It will only be 50 members. How many members we got left? 5 left. I'm ready to retire. I'm not going to work my butt off like I did 25 years ago. So you got two options. You got me on a tangent now. Option number one, leave out the door, take this information, and run with it. You don't need a coach. You don't need a mentor. You don't need a mentor to do what I taught you today. But for those of you who want and I don't like to say quicker path, but for those of you who want a path that will allow you to not make the typical mistakes most investors make, you're going to want to go to moremastermind.com and grab one of the 5 spots. That's moremastermind.com. As I promised you, that's the link to get my playbook. Write it down. realdealmeetup.com/playbook. You're going to get each and every one of those 150 documents that's in here. And I put it in a PDF format because I'm green, guys. I don't want to kill 100 trees, 150 trees just to give you guys a book like this. So it's 150 pages, all the contract paperwork, and it's also labeled. And that's the website for the mastermind. Thank you. Any questions regarding anything? Yes. Yes. Tenant placement, I don't have any documents on tenant placement here, but I'm going to trust you when I tell you guys that's a beautiful strategy. Oh my gosh. Don't look at wholesaler. Tenant placement, just think about this. The average rent that you get from a tenant placement landlord is $1,000. So if you do 2 or 3 tenant placement deals a month, that averages $3,000, $4,000 a month. All you're doing is putting a qualified tenant with a qualified landlord. And you're collecting a fee. Your fee is the first month's rent. That's tenant placement in a nutshell. We do teach it in the actual mastermind, but I don't have any documents in there on tenant placement on the actual stuff. Yes?
For the application of the mastermind, is it, just a general, finding out who that person is, or is it like your background and what you've done in this field?
I don't care question is, what is the actual application like? I don't care what you've done in the past. I think I can teach a rock how to do real estate. What I care about is you, the person. Or Brittany, we're going to find out when we talk to you, can you work with people? We got a good mix of mastermind students that are very successful. We don't want that one bad apple to make that cart rotten. So we're going to find out how you are in regards to the questions you answered. And each question is giving you a point. Based on those total questions, it's going to equal 70 or above. And if you get above 70, we're going to invite you to become a member. If not, we'll tell you can apply in 6 months. So no, whether you've done a deal, you just knew, doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is the person. That's it. The law for those, there is none. I haven't had any issues with Virginia. We're doing deals in Virginia as well. I haven't had any issues in regards to 30, 60, 90 days late in Virginia. Mm-hmm. Maryland is another story. Oh, yeah. I don't look good in prison stripes.
Going back to the 10 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Close the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, number one, I missed the last 2.
Well, I will be giving out, good question. He said he missed the last 2. I will be giving out the PowerPoint slides to each and every one of you guys who tag me in the picture or tag Real Deal Meetup in the picture. You'll get the PowerPoint slides. Also, for being here today, I'm going to make this video available to each and every one of you. Brian back there recorded the video. So we're going to make the video available. It's going to be on the Real Deal Meetup website no later than Friday. My team takes at least 3 to 4 days to edit and do everything, so you will have access to the video. Like I said, that's why I say it pays to either tag me in the picture or go to the website and leave information, because then I know who those people are. Yes. I'm sorry, say that again?
Well, regarding the law where you can't
Mm-hmm.
the person who's in foreclosure, to me, that's the kind of person that's probably most in need of help.
Right.
So do you have any advice?
We do. We still work with those deals. We work with those deals after that person gets an agent. So we'll go back to that deal after that person has found an agent to work with and try to buy the property that way. But remember, that's only one small segmentation of the actual selling market. That's only people that live in the property. If the person doesn't live in the property, the law don't apply. If the property is an investment property, the law don't apply. If the property is commercial property, the law don't apply.
Okay, let's say the house is already foreclosed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of banks will,
That has nothing to do with the law. It's foreclosed on, so it's out of the whole process altogether.
okay, but some people seem to have inside information how to buy from the bank.
There is insider information of how to buy from the bank. You can contact loss mitigation officer. I know of an investor by the name of Curtis LeMay. Curtis LeMay, he's actually a real estate broker in Anne Arundel County, and that's how he buy a lot of his deals. He go to the foreclosures at the actual courthouse steps and approaches the banks after the foreclosure has occurred and go after them that way. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you say you work in Maryland and DC, that's where like your home career is,
Right.
and also in other markets.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go about determining like what markets you want to work in, or maybe just do some little bit of work?
Right. The question is, when I go into those other markets outside of Maryland and DC, how do I determine them? I use what I call my REI Power Team documents. You guys got access to that. I interview the wholesalers in that area and find the best ones. The best ones are the only ones I'm going to work with. And then I put them into my Podio system, and we do all the mailing for those individuals. We do all the mailings in those markets. And as those leads come in, they disseminate it down through our marketing manager to that JV partner who's already doing stuff in that market. So I use other people's talents. I use other people's time. I don't have time to be that investor to put a team in place in Ohio, put a title company in place, put a real estate agent in place, put this person in place. I'd rather have a little bit of money than all the money. By doing it my way, I get 50% of the profits. So I don't have to be on the ground, and I can continue and retire in Barbados. That's my way of doing it. Any other questions? Going once.
You know, when you were saying that we could get the slides if we would,
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said take a picture of the screen and post it on.
You could take a picture of the screen. I don't have a problem with that. Or me. Either way. Either way. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Going.
Before you get,
We're not finished yet. Yes. What happened there? Is somebody on a light or something?
Teddy said something. Teddy said something.
Okay, what was it? One more quick. Go ahead, what was the question?
Are there any other buying strategies for properties that are underwater other than short sailing?
Properties that are underwater. Underwater. Well, it depends on the question. Properties that are underwater, I can do subject to. I can do short sales. I can do rent to own. I can take over the property and buy it and live in it myself. I can rent the property out. There's a lot of strategies for properties that are underwater. The key is the numbers. What will the numbers tell you is the best strategy? Because if it's underwater and has a low mortgage payment, I can pay that. I can take over that property. You can even get a house that way by having properties that's underwater and taking over the property by way of subject to or land installment contract. And now you have your own house to live in. Okay? Going once? Yes. Step 3 is nothing more than Mo numbers. Let's see. Yes, it's the Mo numbers. I'm sorry, I'm not God, darling. I wish I could give it, let there be light. I wish I could do that one. Sure. Okay, let me go back. Those are the 2 points. Any other questions? Going once, going twice. Let's go home. All right. Come on, give it up. Give it up to Brittany.
One question left. What?
Remember,
Might be too
to
late.
get this book, you just go to that website. Let me put it back up there now that we have the lights.
Let's just thank the registration team, too, who helped to greet you, get up early in the morning.
Exactly.
Tammy, Dr. Mom, and Miss Vet.
Also, we do have one more quick thing to celebrate. Clifton's mom, Dr. Mom's birthday is tomorrow, and she is a fabulous, I don't know if she wants me to tell her her age,
She is.
but she is fabulous, and her birthday is tomorrow.
Go up in front. Go with
And on behalf of the Real Deal Meetup team, Charles, Blair, myself, Tammy, and Cliff, we actually want to send you on a 3-day vacation to Costa Rica! Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, yes.
So give her some love for her
2.
birthday. I don't know if Cliff can come. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, I said you don't want to go. Just yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dr. Mom. Happy